So on the road with Farmer Harry a little bit here. He was wearing a nice short pants, but he put a long pants. See where his legs looking like mine. Right, that's right, man. So we come to see if we can get some pastries. I know Diwali time coming up, so you're concerned about like what you can have and whatnot, right? Oh, it's smelling nice, but it smells something like juke. Good morning from Cora. I'm here with my partner, Farmer Harry. I hire Farmer Harry to do a little plastering and construction work for me. So we're working on that today. Yesterday, that clip you saw with us by outside Linda's, that was from yesterday. So we were hoping to start this work where I want to do some, what happened is, if I show you the step here. When you guys make this step and they did the framing fit, you notice these holes here in the step? That's where they had some wooden stakes going down. But my problem is when it rains, I believe the water that coming in, running down these steps, running into these holes, and I'm having an issue where at the front of the foundation, I seen water seeping out. So I am hoping that this here resolves that problem. And that the problem is not because the foundation wall to the back is too low and water is seeping under it. So that's the plan there today. And Farmer, you coming close this morning, eh?
Yeah.
Nice. So if later on or whatever the case might be, we could hit them all live if you want on your channel. Yeah, man. Also, I have to go and collect Farmer Harry's waka because my brother-in-law offer some service on it. So that's the plan.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's the plan. Bring the hose? Bring the hose?
I don't know who's on it. I don't use the bucket.
It's only when I say it, I realize what the response could be.
You can find another one day while I set in a beach.
What size nails do you want to get?
2 inch.
2 inch? Alright, about. Alright, okay, cool. I'll pick up the waka one time.
Yeah.
And I go call it before I come up in case you need anything. Alright, Harry. Nice blue day, boy. Sorry, I just instinctively locked the door. If you need anything, I'll leave in the switch, right?
Yeah, I don't need that.
Mr. Clem! So a quick update on my weight loss journey. At the beginning of 2024, I weighed about 246 pounds. I'm on a mission to see my abs. Around August, I was 222 pounds, and my mission was to hit 210 by November the 15th. Today is Tuesday, I believe the 17th of October. And on the 15th of October, I weighed 210 pounds, 210.3 around there. So I celebrated that day by having a lot of junk food to eat. And the next morning, I weighed 213 pounds. So what am I doing in terms of decreasing the numbers? I try to get to the gym at least 3 times for the week. If I make 5, most times I'm making 5, but my mission is to hit 3 times for the week. My workouts would last around 45 minutes to 1 hour. Every day, I'm supposed to be doing more. Every day, I am averaging about 7,000 footsteps. In the last 2 weeks, I've also been trying intermittent fasting, building it up to a higher fasting window. So I do 20 hours of fasting and 4 hours of eating. Ideally in those 4 hours, from what I read and the research shows, I should be doing like about 2 meals. So 2 meals a day, I think they call it. But I am just, eating whatever I want. Not in terms of like snacks, but in terms of whole foods, rice, chicken, sweet potato. I do a lot of grilled chicken still and grilled fish. My mission, seeing that I've hit 210 pounds in October here, my mission is to just eat really clean until my birthday, God willing. And my birthday is November the 15th. In terms of progress, I'm not seeing my abs as yet, but my stomach has definitely gotten flatter, and I'm seeing like some kind of shape taking form in my upper arm area. So I've incorporated some ab workouts, because usually I don't do ab workouts, but I'm doing abs at least 2 times for the week. Usually on a Tuesday and a Thursday. Sometimes when I wake up on a morning too, I just do some leg raises. So we'll see how 1 month of eating clean, what type of difference that makes before my birthday. This is the Cora Hospital Hill that I'm heading down right now. I need to get some concrete nails, and I also need to get a dog collar for Lucky the dog, because where Farmer Harry is going to do some plastering on the step there, Lucky will have a field day if left untied. His dog collar has been shredded for quite some time, and I didn't get it replaced, so I need to see about that. The community on the right is Peastree, and on the left here is I think it's called La Corpita or something like that. Goya Road on the left, where the road forks left, and I'm heading into El Dorado. Whoa! To put the time into perspective, what's the time now, boy? It's probably about 8:30 a.m. You need to look out for the lowriders on this road on a morning. Heavily tinted lowriders. Oh, yesterday I got some carrot and kingfish. Fish was $25. A pound is 35 is the going rate right now. So the strangest thing is, I just went to a vegetable store. I asked how much for a pound of sweet potato. The lady tell me $10. But just as I about to cash, she tell the man $12 for a pound of sweet potato. Eh? That's the man who cashed it. So for 4 pounds of sweet potato, the bill was somehow $58. And for some strange reason in the moment, I didn't ask any questions about it. I just pay. Probably because I feel mats. But it leave a kind of bad taste in my mouth. Not the sweet potato. Oh, the famous Palanx Bar. That's the interesting thing about making videos like this, eh? When you see landmarks that are changing and you're able to preserve a moment in time. So off to the left there where you see that roof structure, I have known that to be since I was a little boy, and maybe my father and grandfather before me as well. So that place that I know as Palanx is under heavy renovation that you'll soon see. Life in Trinidad, it's sweet. Thank you. Farmer, how you say your waka is here?
What do you man say?
The man say it was in our state, but he bring it back
Oh God.
to our nice place.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a crack shot. So special thanks to my brother-in-law Ian.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah, man.
And I hope you get the little package too, Mr. Egan. Thanks very much. I haven't met you personally, but I know you, madam. According to what I was telling Haley this morning, it's like the sand is dry, but it has its pocket. So when you throw water in the sand and you mix with the water, the air must come out, so it will bubble out. It's a simple thing. You know, long time when I was small and I asked a question like that, I'm like, but move from here now, boy.
Yeah, boy.
You see how I explained to your daughter? Is these what we, this are the things we need to do to little kids. So they will know when they ask us a question, you don't rough them up. If it's a question that you feel is not worthy of an answer, or the wrong thing they want to know about at that tender age, you could blank them. But you need to teach them from small. You know that's one of the problems with our elders. They was afraid of giving we as youths knowledge. You know. They figure we might abuse it. I figure it was that they was afraid to share. Because the old folks, like the old Caribs and my own great-great-grandfather and thing, they never say nothing because they figure I'm telling you that. Oi, according to our fellow say recently. He said two things we go with you. Only one thing you just go with when you're dead. It's just your name, you know. They will put your name on the river. Here lies Farmer Harry. People care about that. And that is all you're living with. So why it is? If you're dying with some shady knowledge, that's why I decided to share the wine thing and all those things, you know. Because I think your folks hide the knowledge from us, but so we end up more stupid than we are.
Real talk, sensible talk.
Yeah.
Simple little things like going up to a water tank and knowing the difference in terms of the sound you hear and the water level. You get a hollow sound. Yeah, them is things I just walk up with my chair and knock the tank so they get a little sense of because it's things they have to do one day. And why should they now be learning about that when they're 15 years old when they could learn about it when they're 7?
You know what I mean? It's a good thing that while I was growing up, I kind of taught myself a lot of things. I learned good things too. According to man, and I grew up, my adopted parents, right? They are the Winters, right? That was the other couple brothers born and grew up in Surrey village there. Right? They are the Winters. Their father was a man by the name of Andre Campo. He was a direct descendant of the Caribs. He told me tales like when Arima, where the dial is, there was a track, just like how we come in the forest, a track. It was a forward track where that dial had a spring, you know. I know people know about it, but they cap it off and put that dial there. So he tell me them used to ride like from Toko with bike. It had a market in St. Joseph there, so they used to go there with their market and buy them. People from Blandfish used to come through that same border road where I live in, walk through here, go to the market. It had a little village up there too, just before a Project Bridge, on the hill where the cemetery is. So they used to have little things there to buy and they come in and going through. And when they're done, they're walking back, going home. And that same old guy that Mr. Andre Campo I'm telling you about, I spent a lot of time with him when I was like from 6 till about 10 years old. And I was with him most evening. He used to stay with me in the house when my adopted parents went in the country to see about land. And on weekend I used to go and meet them and things. But from Monday to Friday I would tea every day. He tell me all kind of thing about something like you happened. You know, when you walk in the road long time, people used to talk about they seen coffin and thing in the road and man you had to pass through phantom legs and all kind of stuff. Those things is not real. He tell me, you know what they used to do? He said to see the coffin in the road, it has a press and you tie a black thread across the road. And he tell me the press too. He said when you tie that thread, anybody else coming, they will see it's like a coffin across the road. It's a black thread they used to tie. But you had press. Looks like even we have something called the honorary. You notice most Spanish people had that in the house, stick up over here somewhere. You have none, you ain't no Spanish. They had a stick up in the house. Like you see a certain prayer and you rest that in your house there. Tell people to come in. Nobody. From the time I even person come by and they see that they're not coming in here. No. And it can mean it's on Good Friday. It's the time you cut that and you see a certain prayer. So I learned a lot of things from my Carol, that Carol adopted girl. And if that woman didn't tell me, she said, I wouldn't know. So that's why I say, no, you need to share all the knowledge that you have with the kids.
So compared to people around his time and his age, was he unusually open with you?
He was open with me, yes. He was really open with him. I spent a lot of time. And even when I separated from him, like I was about 9 years when I went country to meet my adopted parents and stay with them. So I didn't come back out. I did not come back out like till I was 17 years old. Back in the Surrey, and he was still alive. And those days when I used to smoke plenty weed, I was working on a construction job. I used to work then. I come out and get a work into it. And every other evening or so, I go up and check him where he was staying in the house. He was staying in the nephew house. But next day, he older son. And they used to look after him and there. And I used to visit him there, upstairs in the house. I go up. There are no ganja roll and everything. He will take a little half a joint and he will break that in four and just put it in the edge of a cigarette and like that. And he died to be 109 years old when he died. And when I met him, he was like maybe 90 and so within the last final years, I was still with him around him. I think I was about 21 when he died. And I had known him since I was 6 or 7 years. You understand? The final age and all that, I come back and be around him again. And we several talk because an evening when I go up there by him, he said, make a little smoke for myself and he taking a little pull too, you know. I spent a lot of time with that old guy. Things what he told me. Half of his own grandchildren and great grand and son and them did not even know that. Because he was real old and frail and things. It had a time they used to go and pick him up. When it was crooked, then he said, man, pick him up and took him and kind of put him down. So he couldn't walk at the end of the day. That when he reached about 105, he could have make it. But was a very intelligent old fella. He told me, you know, the first time, that was in 1944, when they hear a plane fly over during the war, they run and hide it. Everybody run and hide it. When they hear the plane flying coming, and they didn't know it was.
Iron Bird.
Iron Bird. So those days, many of what we were talking about is the sharing of knowledge. Knowledge is something, when you die, that's gone, you're gone through, all everything gone. You lose nothing. Indians have a teaching that they say, well, you go reincarnate. But this body will shut out by the soul when it's gone. It won't know nothing about this body. That's going on our next job. That soul just move along then. It has changes to make. So, we expect too much and we don't get enough.
pack up. Warwick, oh, you on the next side? I'll come in, I'll bring it for you. Oh yeah. Hey. I in front. We played hide and seek.
Yeah, man. Cafe Negri.
Yes, sir.
Well, boy. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Cheers, brother.
You back on the side again.
Oh, it get too cold for you now?